Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is for those of you who want a better explanation, maybe want it when you're home studying. Here's an example that I've created, okay? We have Alex and Hannah. Alex can make 7 tables and 28 chairs, and Hannah can make, 8 tables and 24 chairs, okay? I don't think anybody's having trouble with absolute advantage, but if you are, Hannah has the absolute advantage in tables because she can make 8 and Alex can make 7. Vice versa, Alex can make 28 chairs compared to Hannah's 24. That's absolute advantage. You should be able to look at this chart and determine that right away. The opportunity cost is what you need to calculate next. Alex is right here on the left. Okay, he's right here. For every 1 table that he makes, so he can make 7. For every 1 table that he makes, it would make sense for him to make 4 chairs. Okay? Why can he make 4 and not 1/4? Because he can make 28 chairs at the same time he can make 7 tables. So per every table he makes, he can make 4 chairs. Okay? And then it's just the reciprocal. So it's 1/4 tables. So for every 1 chair that he makes, right here, 1 chair, he can make 1/4 of a table. Because this is 7. This one right here is 7 divided by 28. All right. Same over here for Hannah. Notice this number is a lot smaller. So if we're calculating her opportunity cost, it's going to be probably larger than it will be for chairs. So right here, you can see what's 24 divided by 8? 3 chairs. She can make 3 chairs for every 1 table. Now, let's say Hannah only makes 7 chairs. She originally had 8, but now she makes 7. How many more chairs could she make? You have to look at her opportunity cost and see that she could make for every 1 table. She dropped 1 table. She could make 3 more chairs. So she could make 27. But that's for later. So she's back to 8 and 24. Then her opportunity cost is the reciprocal, so it's 1/3 tables. So for every 1 chair she makes, she can make 1/3 of a table. 24 divided by 8. Here's where it gets a little bit more, you need to know the vocab, you need to know how to do this. Comparative advantage, whoever has the lower opportunity cost. Now we don't look whoever has the lower number over here right away. So comparative advantage of tables. We're only looking at this portion right here. Alex, for every 1 table, he can make 4 chairs. Hannah, for every 1 table, can make 3 chairs. How do I get comparative advantage? That equals the whoever has the lower opportunity cost. In this case, for tables, it's Hannah. Okay? She has a comparative advantage in tables. Now, chairs, if we're looking at this, 1/4 is less than 1/3. So Alex has a lower opportunity cost and the comparative advantage in tables. Okay? Or in chairs, excuse me. What should each person specialize in? Hint, whatever they have the comparative advantage in. Okay? Whatever they have the comparative advantage in. So Hannah should do tables and Alex should do chairs. All right? Now, here's where it gets to the last part. Find an example of trade. If Hannah traded 5 tables to Alex, so she's trading him 5 tables, what's the most that Alex would pay in shares? Okay? So if you can see this bottom part, 5 tables. So Hannah's right here, and she's trading 5 tables to Alex. Now, you don't even have to worry about this at all, so I'm going to take it out. You don't look at chairs. You look at tables. What's the most amount of tables or chairs that he can make for every 1 table? It's 4. He can only make 4 chairs for every table that he makes. So if Hannah is going to trade him 5, what's the most that he could use his time to give back to her? it would be 5 right here. So she's giving him 5. For every 1, he can do 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. What's the most that he would pay would be 20 chairs, because he can only do 4 chairs per table. And if she's giving him 5, you just multiply it right here. So you just insert 5 into the opportunity cost right there, and you multiply it by this number. Same goes for Hannah. She's giving away 5 tables. In that time, she can do 3 chairs for each table. So what's the least that Hannah would accept? If she were to do 5 on her own, it would be 5 times 3. So you just plug it in right here, and it would be 5 times 3, and the least that she would accept would be 15 chairs. If it were anything lower, she could do it better on her own. But she can do 3 chairs for every table, and he can do 4. So if she trades him 5 chairs, you multiply it right here by 4, because what's the most he would pay in chairs? 5 times 20. And then what's the least that she would accept? 5 times 3. If you're talking about what's being traded, you look at the first example over here. So Hannah, follow me to the bottom. Hannah's trading 5 tables to Alex. So you immediately look at the opportunity cost and go, okay, for every table, he can make 4 chairs. There are 5 being traded, so what's the most that he could even produce and give to her? 5 times 4. Same goes for Hannah. What does she need in return? She needs, if she's giving away 5, she needs at least 5 times 3 or 15 chairs. So anywhere in between these two numbers, 15 and 20, would be a fair trade for both of them. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.